Hey everybody! So I had an idea to make a video about this pink children's Ouija board, and my original idea for this video was just to ask you what you think about it and tell you what I think about it on such a product being for sale, because I'd seen pictures of the thing floating around and I wanted to do a bit of research and first of all see if it is in fact a real product, and it is. There is a link below to Amazon where you can get one for yourself or your child or someone else's child if you wish. But while I was doing my research I happened upon this video and it's called Satanic Ouija Board for Children Exposed! Protect your children from witchcraft! So I thought this ought to be good. I only watched a few seconds of this video and I was just a bit dead, so I thought I'm gonna share this experience with you. I also wanted to make sure that the channel the video was on was legit, like was this person actually this extreme? And it would seem so, it would seem legit. So this guy found another video on the channel, an hour long, explaining why God hates gay people and that gay people can't be Christians. And it was absolutely fucking serious. And I'm like, there are actually people like this in the world. And I couldn't watch all of it because I was too busy trying not to vomit. For God's sake. Is this the Dark Ages we're living in? I'm confused. I thought it was the 21st century, but yet here we are. So anyway, yeah, this asshole who calls himself the Vigilant Christian. It's a shame that you get these people with these loud voices, like you know that they're not speaking for all Christians. So let's get back to exploring this cute pink Ouija board for children. Exposing evil and preaching.
Hey everyone, it's Vigilant Christian Mario, and you're here for another edition of Vigilant Biblical Teaching. In today's video, I wanted to give all the parents out there a watchman warning from the Vigilant Christian Ministry about a satanic toy that is being used by the devil to initiate your children into necromancy and contacting spirits. It is the pink Ouija board, and no child should have this in their possession. So in today's video, I'm going to be exposing this satanic tool to initiate your kids into demon contact. More videos like this because the more and more I look into today's children's toys, the more obvious it becomes that the devil is definitely trying to get at them in toys.
Definitely trying to get at them.
We know this because the devil is actually revealed to us in Scripture as a lion seeking prey. In 1 Peter chapter 5 verses 8, it says,
and via this pink Ouija board,
mind. Other translations say,
this pink
be
toy
sober, be vigilant. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. Now this is very important because this is spiritual revelation from the Word of God about the enemy that we are facing in the spiritual realm. It says about him that he's like a lion. So what does a lion do when seeking prey? A lion will look for the weak one in the pack. So it's obvious to us that the devil, if he's like a lion, will target our children more than us. That he will set out to destroy them with more intensity than he will you, because you're stronger than your child. Your child is vulnerable and weak. Therefore the devil...
Ah! Whoops, I paused it by accident.
Being like a lion will seek to destroy your child.
Dun dun dun!
So we need to be extra
Look
vigilant
out for the devil.
and on guard against
it's coming for your children.
Destroyer who comes to steal and kill our young ones. Now he's doing it very effectively in children's toys, and that's why I wanted to make a video here today.
Other children's toys too, I guess.
As you can see, the toy itself is pink. It's presented in a way that's innocent, but this pink innocent exterior doesn't hide the fact that at the core this is the satanic spirit of the devil. So now, what I'd like to point out is,
I just don't believe
for those of you who don't realize, demons are real.
Yeah.
They were then cast out of heaven, and now they are on
Skip ahead
Earth
a bit.
here.
I don't have time for all this education.
This is the advanced form of Ouija. Ouija is essentially the starting point. It's the 1, 2, 3 ABC lessons on how to summon demons.
So it's a gateway drug into Satanism.
Practiced by Satanists. There's different methods. They will often sometimes even use
Ouija boards have nothing to do with Satanism.
In order to summon specific demons, as you can see.
I like all the research you've done.
They get to know them and they get to know how to summon them specifically. Now remember, every time I show you any of this, it is always the blood of Christ that has been prayed over. We have authority over all these demonic spirits, and therefore we do not need to fear those of us that are empowered by the Spirit of God.
I don't know, you sound pretty scared of them to me.
Nonsense.
Buddy.
But to recognize that this is real, these symbols, as you can see here, they're there to summon the demonic spirits. Even here, when you see a face inside of a sun, this is a symbol of the sun god. This is antichrist paganism. The sun in the face of the moon is to symbolize the moon god. So here we have the pagan gods and they're summoning the spirits and they're doing necromancy. as a child.
Necromancy is
pure satanic evil, and of course the world's not
God's sake.
that way because they don't think even this stuff is real. But if you're watching this video
Muppet.
and you're thinking, wow, that is too far-fetched, trust me.
Yes, I am.
Go and I mean, I don't wish this upon you, but go try and summon demons. Don't do it. Just
Okay.
try it for the fun of it. Try
Okay.
and tell me it's not real. You'll see all of a sudden stuff in your life's going to start getting crazy. And then when you start realizing that the demons you summoned are actually real, then you're also going to realize Jesus is real. And then you can turn to Jesus Christ after you've opened up the demonic portal in your life. And your life is
Stop!
never
I can't.
complete.
Stop!
Only
Oh my
Jesus
God,
will be
stop.
able to help.
You're ruining my life. You're ruining my life worse than any demon is ever going to do. Well, if he'd done any actual research, he would know that a Ouija board is not a satanic tool. Ouija boards are and have always been a toy patented by Hasbro. You know, the toy company Hasbro. Of course, the idea of the thing is to communicate with the spirit world. What I don't understand is why the spirit world is evil, why it's satanic and full of demons. The point of a Ouija board is supposed to be like a fun thing to talk to ghosts. Whether or not you believe in ghosts, that's up to you. I personally do believe in ghosts, and I believe in them because I've seen things that I can only describe as being ghosts. Like, there's no other way I can explain those things, so therefore I believe in ghosts. Ghosts are just dead people, right? I think you have more to be feared from living people. Just to reiterate, Ouija board, not a tool of Satan, not a satanic tool, not used by Satanists to do their necromancy. It's supposed to be a fun thing to do with friends or family to speak to spirits of the dead, and it's a bit spooky and exciting. And I think there's this real stigma or whatever that anything spiritual is like super evil. Evil! Why? One day you're gonna die. Everyone's gonna die. It's not nice to know, but you are gonna die. As soon as you're dead and you're a spirit, if that's what you believe, does that suddenly make you evil? At the end of the day, if you believe in spirits, there are good spirits and bad spirits, just as there are good people and bad people. Everyone is entitled to their own beliefs, absolutely. Everyone is entitled to their own beliefs, but it is kind of mean to tell someone else that their beliefs are evil. I believe in spiritualism, I do, I always have, and no one's gonna change my mind about that. And I don't see it as being evil at all. I see nothing evil or dark. I don't do that stuff because I think it's edgy or whatever. I don't know. I've had dark, scary experiences, but certainly not with any kind of divination. I've used Ouija boards before, and I've only ever had really nice, positive experiences. I'm sure most of you watching are thinking, whatever, crazy bitch, but whether or not you believe in spiritualism and ghosts and stuff, I think it's fun to believe in. At the end of the day, like, I'm not going to stop believing in that stuff because I like believing in it. I enjoy it, I think it's really fun. So anyway, the point is, Ouija boards for children, yay or nay? What do you think? Would you buy one for your children? Have you ever used a Ouija board yourself? And if you have, what kind of experiences did you have? Have you had bad experiences or good experiences? Honestly, if I had children, I would totally buy this for them. But according to this homophobic asshole we were just listening to before, that's a portal for the devil and for demons to come into my life and to come into and ruin the lives of my children. No! 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 I would totally buy this for my children if I had children. I think it would be fun. My mum used to do stuff like that with me. Like when I was growing up as a little kid, my mum was doing tarot card readings for people in our house. And we would like hold hands and try and read each other's minds and stuff. And that was really fun. But I also went to a Presbyterian school. I was a child, I believed in God, I went to a religious school, and I also was deeply fascinated with divination and the supernatural. I was constantly reading books about ESP, ways to speak to ghosts, and I was always trying to communicate with ghosts, doing like meditation and stuff to communicate with the supernatural world. For me personally, it's not a dark thing, and it never has been, and that isn't going to change. If I had children, I would be all for buying them this cute pink Ouija board set. What about you? I know it's kind of a delicate subject, and no doubt this video is probably going to cause people to argue in the comments. You know, arguing over religion, you're as likely to change someone's minds on that as they are to change yours. Not at all, right? So keep that in mind if you're one of the people who feels like the almighty need to argue the point. Ouija boards are pretty trendy right now, like as a design for things. A lot of brands have started making Ouija board patterned clothes and cushions and phone cases, jewelry, and all that kind of thing. That's a bit trendy at the moment, but I think it's quite a different story when it comes to actually using them. But yeah, I'd really like to hear your opinion, so please go ahead and tell me what you think of this pink Ouija board for children and any experiences of your own that you've had. Anyway, if you have yet to do so, please subscribe to my lovely spooky channel. I make at least 2 videos every week. And as always, take care of yourselves and be nice to each other, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Down to the zombie, go, go.